Hello everybody, welcome. Today we have a few things going on. Let's just watch the video
Here
and
we
go
are.
for
We
it.
have the fourth biggest supply of oil, yet we must import 179 million barrels of foreign oil every year because
What's
of the
up with
liberal
that,
Northern
bro?
Pipelines Act, which is still law today. We're the fifth biggest supplier of natural gas, but we can't export a single cubic foot of it overseas because we don't have a single liquefaction facility.
So, from my understanding, this is a similar situation America is in. We have these laws that keep us from, refining our own oil that we are drilling on our own land, resulting in us needing to do trades with countries like Canada, Saudi Arabia, any, of our oil producing counterparts. Wherever we get our oil, we have to have it refined at those locations. That's why we're buying it from them. So what we're essentially seeing here is Canada's like, all right, you're doing a tariff war against us. Well, we don't give a crap anymore. We're going to do what you're trying to do, be self-sufficient. So it just looks like every country is following America's footsteps yet again, even with, the economic stability of things. We have Canada doing a mirror image of what we have Trump saying he wants to do in America. We want to refine our oil here. We want to drill our oil here. We don't need Canada. Canada doesn't really need America either. They can do their refining of their oil that they are drilling on their land. And then this is where I need to continue the video.
According to Trudeau and Carney, they don't believe there is a business case for LNG plants.
So it really seems like a, cutout image of what's going on here. We have the same thing going on where we have companies and legislation that says, oh, it's not profitable to do it here. Oh, we can't do it here. So we need to, and we have to do it somewhere else. It's law now. Therefore, it's stuck in this state of limbo where the economy fluctuates. The laws don't do the fluctuation as often as the economy naturally does. Every day is different, whereas a law might take 2 years to be finalized. I don't know. How efficient is our government? Ask yourself.
We have the fewest homes per person in the G7.
Another thing that literally is a mirror image issue. We all have all of this land and we all have housing problems? What?
Even as we have 10 times as much land to build on as the second biggest country.
Exactly. They have all of this land. It's the same issue. And this is why there's a bunch of people out there that think that we live in a simulation. Why are we all experiencing the same issues at the same time when there are solutions that are available? Why? Why is it like that?
As taxes and bureaucracy block home building, leaving our youth without houses.
It all boils down to these laws that we have in place that our ancestors have put into action. And we have to deal with the repercussions and, talk to your parents about it. Be like, oh, do you think we need to do it this way? They're gonna be like, there's no other way. This is the only way. It's not the only way. It's not. And it never has been. You're just doing what your parents did. And it's a never-ending cycle and it needs to stop. It's not sufficient. It isn't sufficient. And the reason it's not sufficient is because when there's an issue with land property and who owns it and what's going on that property, as soon as there's an issue, who's in the way? Big government. Big effing government is in the way and they're here to screw it all up for you, okay? It's insufficient for many more reasons than that. The system doesn't work because for our population to double, we're always needing a plot of land the size of Texas to keep it going. And it results and it always will into conflict, economic turmoil, or somebody that owns a bank is going to get upset. And then there's going to be a fight. And then they're going to start, digging into their history box like, oh, was this land ours? Was there an agreement made? Oh, that agreement was made 200 years ago. It's not valid anymore. Okay, well, why is anything written in law valid anymore? Because what you're giving me is a no.